Regulations 2014 Schedule 1, or any additional conditions that's made available for inspection prior to today's auction, which means the rules prohibit false bidding, major interruptions by bidders, and there are fines for any illegal activities during the course of the auction, and there are fines for these conducts. So bidders will be indicated upon request by me as the auctioneer. Like I said, there will be someone bidding over the phone due to COVID positive test. The rules prohibit vendor bids. The terms I will use the indicated bidding on behalf of the vendor will be simply vendor bid, and by law only I as the auctioneer here today can make a vendor bid. And lastly, the rules clearly states, once the property has been knocked down, I can't take any more bids. There will be no late bids accepted, and also the rules permits vendor bids. Now, ladies and gentlemen, by law, only the last bidder will have that first opportunity to buy this property if we foreshore the vendor's reserve. Now, as you purchase it here today, the contract you'll be signing will be unconditional. There is no cooling off period in the state of Victoria for property purchased on the auction day. 10% deposit is what we need from you if you are the successful purchaser. Of course, if you do choose to pay by the way of EFT, we need 10% deposit. We need $20,000 as the minimum amount for you to transfer upon signing the contract sale. Settlement is flexible unless you made other terms and conditions agreed upon by the owners before the commence of today's auction. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what you're purchasing here today is something we don't come across that on the daily basis. 666 square metres on the corner allotment in the city of Manningham in the lovely suburb of Donvale. What are we offering you here today is zone for residential growth zone, which means either you go ahead with the endorsed plan, inclusive in the Section 32 document, which contains 4 luxury 4-bedroom townhouses, or do your own homework, your own design. Go ahead. The flexibility with this zoning offers you, I don't need to stress anymore. But ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to ramble on with the features and location. You know it probably better than me as the auctioneer here today. The fact you choose to be here in a dreadful weather like this on a Saturday afternoon because you have the intention of purchasing it. And where do we go and where do we start? Ladies and gentlemen, in your hands.
Did you want to start?
I can start with the vendor bid, but I'd rather you to start the bidding, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're comfortable with. It doesn't matter where we start, it matters where we end. At $1 million. At $1 million is the call. No worries. At $1 million, I'll call $25,000 rise from this point out. At 1 is the call, according $25,000 rise. Who's going to take me down to 1? At square $1 million is the money now. At 1 is the call with the bidder over the phone. At 1 is the call, calling $25,000 rise. We've been quoting $1,050,000 to 1.15, ladies and gentlemen. At this level, I could imagine should be sealed hands at $1 million is the call. At 1 is the call with the bidder over the phone. He's not here, but he's in the front of every one of you. At 1 is the call now. I call a $25,000 rise. Are we done? First call. At $1 million is the bid. At 1 now to $1 million, calling $25,000 rise. At 1 is the call now. At 1 is the bid. Where do we go? Calling $25,000. Are we done? Finished and silent. Second and third and final call at $1 million. Bids over there on the phone. I'll make the next move nice and easy for you to bid against you from me. On the vendor bid of $25,000 at 1.025. At 25 over 1. Take me to $1,050,000. That's the lower end of the indicating selling range anyway. At $1,025,000, what do you want to do? At $1,025,000, take me to 50. At 25 is the call. At 1.025. At 25 over $1 million. Are we done? First call at $1,025,000.
If it does pass in, you will get the first price and negotiate.
Second call at $1,025,000. All finished, all silent. Are we done for the third and final call at $1,025,000? 50 is according. Welcome back, sir. Probably you can't see me, but if you're tuning our Facebook channel, All Auction Reporters, you will see me at $1,050,000. You're holding the key at 1.05. At $1,050,000, are we done? At $1,050,000, all finished. At 1.05. $1,050,000 is the current bid, ladies and gentlemen. We are here to sell, you are here to buy. In order to do that, we need your active participation at $1,050,000. How are we all done? All finished, all silent. First, second, third, and final quarter, $1,050,000. How are we all done, finished, and silent? $1,050,000. Now, we're submitting that offer to the owner. 6 on all instructions won't take too long.
I'll give you one back. I'm just going to do this. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, sorry about that. We're just having to with the rules. At this stage, we haven't hit, obviously, numbers. Price it. You are all start going different biddings, mate. Sorry? Okay.
Well, thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. I'll reopen the bidding. By law, only the last bidder, the highest bidder, will have that first opportunity to negotiate with your owner here today. There's only one gentleman who is not here. Likely, he will be the one to negotiate with your owner if there is no more advancing. I'll simply call out 3 times, and 3 times only will be passing the property in. If you have any further interest to come forward to talk to us, but otherwise, we will be negotiating over here. There won't be any vendor bids placed. So first call now. It's over there with the gentleman over the phone. 666 square metres, general residential gross zone, Schedule 2, that's what you're purchasing here today. Plans and permit for 4 townhouses. Second call, all done, all finished, all silent for the third and final opportunity. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've officially passed the property in. Sir, please stay online with Van. We tried to put the deal together. Like I said, if you have any further interest, to come forward and talk to us, and hopefully we'll have a result for you very soon. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.